Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Thursday the 26th of August. It's been a busy day today. We've got some new mods, we have got some updates. The new gameplay trailer was released today by Giants. I put a video up on that, dissecting that, pulling that apart, and revealed the new map. Ho Baileron has also been announced. Done a video on that too. But updates for mods today. We've got the Massive Ferguson 398 by Blue King Game Master, the Lizard Gun 4 by J.AModding, the Lizard SMP 3.0 by Serega 56, the Massive Ferguson 5400 pack by Mert, the Massive Ferguson 9407S by J.AModding, the Seasons Geo Middle Saxony by Vector Modding, and the map New Bartelshagen by AtsaVR have all had updates today. In front of me we have got the large machine shed. This is 1.97 megabytes to download. 2 slots on console. This is by PapaSmurfMods. You'll find it under placeables and sheds, and it will set you back 8,000. Now I don't know if it's just me. I think because when I placed the other shed that we've got today, shelter for machines, we'll get to that in a minute, this scale seems, I mean, when I walk over to here, my head is, I mean, I don't know if the windows are supposed to be up that high, but anyway, regardless, it's a big building. It's only 8 grand. 5 doors along the front, lighting on the inside, plenty of space in here for whatever you want to put in here. Lighting there on the wall. Or say lighting, the lighting's up there. The light switch is here on the wall. That's the first of them. The large machine shed by PapaSmurfMods. The second is the shelter for machines I just mentioned. 7.6 megabytes download, 17 slots on console. This is by IC.Agrar. Also found under placeables and sheds. This will set you back 9,000. A little bit more detail in texturing. Although just here the scales seem, I'd like to say, it may be absolutely intentional. Sort of semi-open enclosed space here. Then we've got 2 sections here. Each have got their own lighting circuit really. This one here, you have to come away from the trigger for the door, then kind of come down the wall slightly, and you should get the light switch for on and off for the lights there. There's no workshop trigger in here that I could find. I'd have a wander around just in case. Is that a giant smoke on the side? It's a giant smoke on the side. And then if we come into this one here, the light switch is just there, but again you need to kind of come away and come at a bit of an angle. There we go. Lighting on the inside here. Loads of detail on this one as well. All the stuff on the shelves. Can we pick any of this up? We can. No. Can't turn it on unfortunately, but we could, you know, we could simulate leaf blowing if we wanted to. So the second of the shelters for today by IC.Agrar. Again, like I say, you'll find these under placeables and sheds. Next up, we've got the Tonar-PTT. This is 5.06 megabytes download, 3 slots on console. This is by Serega 56. This is a dolly designed so you can hook up semi-trailers and tow them, well, tow them with any vehicle that will tow that. But tractors mainly is specifically designed so you can take semi-trailers onto a field without actually taking the actual semi-cab, the lorry, onto the field itself. There are a few of these in game already. This is another edition. A few different options on colour choice. Nicely made. And dollies. The Tonar-PTT 6,500. Slot count will come down from 3 to 1. Design colour. Now, interesting design colour is just the section on the back under here. You'll see if I change it to white, it's those sections around the back underneath. I wasn't sure initially because the red didn't change. And then the main colour is everything that, at the moment that's blue will change to yellow. So the red stays as it is, but we can change a couple of other bits to mix and match colours around if we want to. That's the Tonar-PTT dolly. That's by Serega 56. Next we've got these. or this, two different versions of the same thing. This is the Bandeirante Attacker 20,000. This is by J.AModding. 21.89 megabytes download, 11 slots on console for the first one. This is a 20,000 litre auger wagon. It's fairly high on the on the slot count, on the megabyte download. The detail on it is incredible. I mean, look at all the actual individual bolt heads. It's very crisp, very clean, very tidy. Some nice options. The only downside I will say, and this may well reflect real life, the price compared to other ones in game which are much larger, it's quite pricey. But you can have it in this, which is more of a flat grey with the yellow, or you can have it in the more metallic-y. I was going to say galvanised. Is it galvanised? Could just be steel construction, couldn't it? This does have steering as well, which makes it turn very tightly. And this does have what looked like a trade hitch on the back. I thought it was, but it's not. I thought you could daisy chain these together, but you can't. They just sort of run as a separate entity. Under tools and auger wagons. So we look at some of the prices. 30,000 litre there for 59 grand, 19,000 litre there for 38 grand. Then you get up to the Kinsey 37,000 litre for 74 grand, and the Hallmaster 70,000 litres for 93. This is 130 grand for a 20,000 litre. So like I say, it's a little bit pricey, but like I say, nicely detailed, and those are the two options: standard or stainless steel. There we go, stainless, not galvanised. Stainless steel are your two options. What we'll do is hook up. So, rear tyres, you'll probably see straight away as we turn, turns nice and tight with those that rear axle steering, which helps greatly, and I would imagine stops scrubbing of tyres and wear. Inside, the detail on this, again, all the bolt heads inside there, all the detail in there is brilliant. There's no cover for this, there was no cover option either, but we do have, under L1 and right stick, we can bring the ladder all the way out, and the ladder back in again, nice little detail, and then pipe out, L1, and down on the D-pad, brings the pipe out. Once the pipe is out, there's no adjustment to it, the pipe is stuck, fixed is the word, it was fixed in position, but it's fairly high, should go over most trailers, if not all trailers I would think. Nicely made auger wagon there. The Bandeirante Attacker 20,000 by J.AModding. Next up, we have got the Power of Flowers. This is the Flower Nursery Greenhouse. This by Alien Jim. 5.63 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. Very nicely detailed. This will take 3,000 litres of manure, 2,000 litres of water. Usually with these mods, it doubles up if you get manure in here as well. Now this will pay out on easy 1,000 per hour, on normal 500 per hour, on hard 250 per hour. But it has some other features as well. We can open and close the doors, which is lovely. When we go inside, the attention to detail, as always with Jim's mods, absolutely fantastic. But we've got these roof skylights. Now the roof skylights open and close automatically. They open and close automatically at night. So at night they will close. In the morning they'll open up again. That's a very cool feature. I love like the hanging baskets, like the weathering and texturing on the like terracotta pots that are hanging up. Yeah, very nice mod. Nice addition with all the various different greenhouses we've got in game to have flowers as an option. Obviously you don't get pallets of flowers, nothing you can actually take off. You get paid per hour for them, like you do with most of the other greenhouses in game. This I've already said 5.63, 4 slots. What else will I say? Oh yeah, let's have a look at it, shall we? Under placeables and miscellaneous, 16,000 to buy and place, so not overly expensive. At 500 an hour on normal, you're going to pay that off in absolutely no time, really, and then you're just in profit after that. The Flower Nursery Greenhouse by Alien Jim. Lovely. Which brings me on to the last of the mods today. Another fairly quick one, and this is a corker. I absolutely love this. We had a stealthy one yesterday, but this, again, the level of detail is phenomenal. Megabyte download's a little bit high. This is the Caffini Rider Vario Track X30. Bit of a mouthful. Caffini is an agricultural manufacturer out of Paolo, Verona in northern Italy. And we have actually got the name on there, so I don't know about license, but it's all there, it's all on there. But all this detail, I'll be honest, it's astounding. It's incredibly well made and well done. But what I also like is the fact it's a dilly little sprayer. Really narrow, so for getting down small lanes or between crops and that kind of thing. Doesn't take up a lot of room. It's a 3,000 litre tank, so not huge, but not too small either. It's kind of a real nice balance in between everything. It's 43.4 megabytes download. The slot count is 48 slots, but you can see the detail on here why it's 48 slots. It's by J.AModding FSI Group. I really like this. I think it's a really nice mod. Looks absolutely cracking. 22.8 meter boom width, which is adjustable. We'll have a look at it in just a second. You'll find it under vehicles and crop protection. 185 grand. So I suppose it puts in Stara territory. Lieb is a little bit more expensive, but that's it's only 3,000 litre tank only. It'll still do a good job. Liquid fertilizer and herbicide. Slot count will drop down from 48 to 3 if you get any subsequent ones, and it will run at 24 miles an hour. There are no options available on this. You get it as it comes. But let's be honest, that's cool. Ladders down when we get in. I love the way that ladder folds. Let's do that again with the camera in the right angle. There you go. Look at that. It's brilliant. Horn, beacons, lights, boom. Nice smooth animation on this. Reveals all the more detail on the top, and just great. But that's not all. It gets better. So, if you're driving down the roads and you want to get to where you're going, obviously if you're doing work on hillsides and things like that, we have a few of these that have adjustable track width. When I say track, I don't mean as in tracks, I mean the wheel track, the wheel spacing. So if we open up the help menu, it says there, select work mode, R1, toggle work mode. At the moment it's 1.5 meters. Let's go a bit further. So toggle work mode, R1 and L3 takes us out to 2.25 and out to 3. Fantastic, like that. Then R1 and right stick side to side. We've got the boom adjustment as well. So if you are going along a hillside, or there's an obstacle, or a tree stump, or anything, a roadside, whatever it might be, we can adjust that on the fly as we go as well. And then we've also got under L1 and right stick up and down, we can adjust the boom height depending on the crop type, so we can have it, sitting right above the crops, so they're not losing loads of spray as we go. I don't know whether it's just me or not. I don't know whether I'm making more of a thing of this than people are looking and thinking, well, it's just a sprayer. But I love it. Very cool indeed. That's the Caffini Rider Vario. Oh, we haven't done inside, have we? Inside, nicely detailed. Sorry, I thought I was just about to drive off into the sunset. Nicely detailed inside too. Visibility is pretty good. Nice compact little unit. Does the job. Caffini Rider Vario Track X30 by J.AModding FSI Group. that could come in very handy for something I'm doing. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. Oh, hang on. No, I've done it again. Before I go, Attingham Park was released today for console. I was lucky enough to get early access to that from GB. Thank you so much, J.AModding, for letting me have early access. It was on the proviso that the map would be coming to console, and he absolutely assured me, of course it is, because that's what he was aiming for. Attingham Park has released today on console by J.AModding. I think it's 400 megabyte download. But anyway, yes. So, again, I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.